Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. We've just done a quick run through Cars and Coffee. Today is actually the season finale for this year's season of Cars and Coffee. So, it was a pretty decent turnout. I didn't film a lot of stuff because honestly guys, I come to almost every one of these and it's always a lot of the same cars, but I tried to pick a couple of the highlights out of it. So anyways, yeah, we just did the run through there. I'm going to play all that footage right now after this little intro, but the main event for today is actually HapyHipi. If you're not familiar with him on Instagram, we'll put a link below, but he's actually having an open man cave to come and see his place, see his car collection. We've seen some of his cars before. He's the guy that owns that carbon green McLaren P1, the carbon red Chiron, a host of other crazy cars. So yeah, we're about to head over up to his place. That's kind of the main thing. Like I said, I want to come to Cars and Coffee. It's a season closer, so once again, shout out to Engineered Automotive for always putting on a crazy show. It's always a good turn. It's always a fun time. If you guys haven't been to Cars and Coffee, I'll link them down below as well. Make sure you check them out for next summer. But yeah guys, like I said, just a quick run. I'm going to play that footage now while I drive up to the HapyHipi's place, and then I'll talk to you guys once we get there because it's going to be epic. Like I said, if you guys follow him on Instagram, you already know. If you don't follow him, you're definitely going to want to follow him after this video. So sit back, relax, stay tuned, enjoy Cars and Coffee. I'm going to drive, and I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, so we're at the HapyHipi's place right now. Kind of a narrow driveway, but this is probably the single longest driveway I've ever seen. So given the fact that this guy has all kinds of crazy supercars, if I meet him, I want to ask him how often he, tries to go like full send up his own driveway. We're getting forced onto the grass here. There's your Jag. So I guess it's in on the grass. There's a lot of cars here. As you can see, this is a massive, massive compound. Obviously, out of respect for the owner, I'm not going to give you guys the address. Although, if you followed him on Instagram and knew about the event, then you will have known the address anyways. But, yeah. This is the long driveway. I'm pretty sure, I know if I was the person who lived here, I'd be trying to top out my Chiron coming out of my driveway, but that's just me. Okay, so we made it here to the HapyHipi's place. As you saw driving in, super long driveways. We look that way. Pretty good little car show actually in the parking lot as well. But the main buildings are all down that way. As you can see, we're gonna head down there in a minute. But yeah, there's lots of crazy cars, a lot of classics. We have the hippie hut over here. And yeah, just all kinds of crazy stuff. All these buildings, all this land. Can't make you wonder, one day I want something like this about all my friends over, have our own car shows. But yeah, I'm about to walk in to the main buildings, and unlike Cars and Coffee, I'm gonna film everything here that I know as HapyHippies. So yeah, enjoy this video. Okay, so check this out. Basically a tank here. It's called the Conquest 9XV. Don't quote me on it, but I think it's based off of like a big Ford F-350 truck or something. Then they do this crazy kit. It looks like a Gurkha. Yeah, all custom red interior, all white outside, which is kind of HapyHipi Tim's theme for his cars. He likes kind of all white with the red interiors. But yeah, this thing is absolutely nuts. A little motorhome. And the thing I love about every one of these cars is every one of these cars has a custom license plate, which is totally personal to either the car or to him in some way. So even the motorhome, which is kind of the most basic, one of the basic cars here, has a custom plate. Okay, so we're inside the building now. We've seen a bunch of crazy stuff on the outside. There's some old 34s. There's 34 Coupe over there, there's a Prowler, there's a Viper. Bentley Continental, there's an 054 GT back there, another Viper. There's lots of crazy muscle cars in here. In the middle here, like I was telling you guys, the all white and red theme. So we have a Corvette Z06, the Nissan GTR, the Dodge Demon right here, which is, I don't remember what number, but it's one of the very few limited cars. Old Camaro, an older Camaro is at 28. A couple of new Camaros here, all fully customized, and then the Rolls Royce on the end here. Absolutely beautiful car, all on custom Forgiato wheels with the Rolls Royce center caps. Alright guys, so moving back outside. I'm sorry, I'm going to try to talk over the music, but right in front of me we have this 1931 Ford. I think it's a Model A. So our brand is here. Yeah, so this 31 Ford. It's absolutely beautiful. Little interior shot. Some other classic cars in the front here. Let me move to the other side, guys, so you can actually see what's going on here. Here's another Rolls Royce Phantom Drophead, again on the big Forgiato wheels. It's absolutely beautiful, except for a little piece of, well, I'll point out the little bird poop on the side there. But yeah, another Rolls Royce, VW question over there. The Aventador here, guys, with the crazy like prismatic wrap. And this car, if you know, it actually glows in the dark. This wrap, but it just looks super cool. Done by Second Skin, a local company. And we move over here, guys. We've seen this car before, but the McLaren P1, all carbon bodied, green carbon fiber. One of only 5 cars from the McLaren Carbon series of P1s. So this car was actually previously owned by other collector Michael Fuchs down in the States, and then HapyHipi got it at auction, and now it lives up here in Canada. But yeah, so this was kind of a program that they offered. You could get your car rebodied from its original color to the carbon fiber, and I believe there's only 5 of these in the world. So there's one sitting in front of us here. I know Manny Koshman has one as well. I'm not sure where the other 3 are, but yeah, P1 in itself is already super limited, and then the carbon edition is like even more limited. Then again, guys, we have seen this car before, but absolutely beautiful Bugatti Chiron here, one of 500 in the world. Again, this one is also a kind of exclusive one. It's finished in the fully exposed red carbon fiber, the all red interior. And it's actually pretty cool to see this after having been at Cars and Coffee and seen the Veyron. You can kind of see the same style elements that carried over, but all the new stuff as well. And again, as I mentioned, guys, most of these cars have custom plates. This is probably my favorite one here on the Chiron. Funds are low. Because they're pretty much, if you buy Bugatti Chiron, you're going to be out quite a bit of money. I believe I've heard numbers that this car in its own was worth $3.5 million Canadian. So, yeah, definitely going to have some low funds if you end up buying a Chiron, any Chiron. And here we go, guys. Here's a Porsche 911 Turbo S exclusive series. This one's a convertible. Absolutely beautiful car. For any of you, again, who follow HapyHipi on Instagram, unfortunately, he bought this car originally. He bought a coupe versus car down in Florida, and then very tragically, earlier this year, I think in April, his house in Florida caught fire, so this car was lost. But luckily, he was able to find another one up here in Canada, and so now we have this beautiful 911 back. Slightly different, as this one is a convertible, and his original one was a coupe, but still essentially the same car, and it's gorgeous. And I don't want to say the story behind it, but again, if you follow him, you know the story behind why he bought this car. So really happy for Tim that he was able to find another one of these cars just based off the story and the personal connection that this car has to him. All right, so you guys, if you know me, you know that I love my model cars. I thought I had a lot of model cars, but yeah, I think Tim's kind of beating us. One day though, guys, one day my house will probably look the exact same as this. And then just a wall full of Hot Wheels over here. So yeah, I thought I had a lot of model cars, guys. I'm actually gonna do another video updating the car collection. But yeah, if you think I had a lot of cars, yeah, I got nothing compared to Tim. Okay, a closer look at the school, the Chul bus. Pretty cool, absolutely slammed. Now, I never took the bus to school. I live close, so I always got driven. But I want to say, if this thing rolled up to take me to school, yeah, I'd definitely be hopping in. And I'm pretty sure people know all the jokes about, oh, you take the short bus. I don't think anyone's laughing at you if you show up to school in this short bus, because this is one of the coolest things ever. Alright guys, so we're just walking out of the Happy Hippies open man cave. Tim, if you by some reason you're watching this video, thanks for the open house. It's cool to see your collection. And maybe some collabs coming in the future, I don't know. Anyways, I got my mom here with me. She was at Cars and Coffee and Happy Hippies place, so I'm going to put her on the spot for a minute and say, out of everything we saw just in this collection, not Cars and Coffee, but just in Happy Hippies collection, if you could take home one car, what would it be?
Probably the P1.
P1? Yeah, the P1's nice. I mean, honestly, I don't even know, guys. Like, in my heart, I want to say the Chiron, but I'm also, for a young guy, I'm kind of like a sucker for the classics, but I think no money attached, I'd be taking home the Chiron. Anyways, guys, so we're just walking back to the car. That's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Once again, shout out to Engine Automotive and that whole staff. Another great season of Cars and Coffee. Once again, thank you to Tim, the Happy Hippie, for opening up his man cave for us to come and look at. Crazy collection, awesome cars. And I want to know yours down below, guys. You've heard my pick, you've heard my mom's pick. So if you guys could pick anything from this collection here that we've seen today, just one car, no money attached, what would it be? Anyways, guys, just like that, this video is over. If you enjoyed it, please give it a big thumbs up. Remember to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.